The African American community, the African American community. That doesn't make sense. So I'm going to do it all over again in this video without cutting it off. The African American community. That's what they're called. That's not who they are. The Bootstraps, pull yourself up by your Bootstraps. I put it there on purpose. The main reason why is because that also is not who we are. Let me explain what I mean by that. The pull yourself up by your bootstraps was a term that was created in the 1800s. It was a sarcastic term. It was a term that was never to be taken seriously. It was originated shortly before the turn of the century. It was attributed to a late 1800 physics school book. Why can't a man not pull himself up on his bootstraps? In other words, it was, if you stand straight up and you grab your bootstraps, you can't actually pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Try it. Try it. And bend down and then try to pull your body up by your bootstraps while you're standing. This is not a kingdom principle for living. I sat down and I was meditating and ended up falling into a kind of a sleep, but I was not really asleep. And God gave me this term, and He told me, as hyper Christian folks, God said, everyone doesn't speak this Christianity stuff, but I'm trying to make a point here. And the Lord told me to tell you, there is no such thing as pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. That's not the way the kingdom works, African American people. And you're not an African American. And you're not black. If you're going to go really off your hue, you're brown. Some of you are even like beige. This colorism thing is another thing used to keep us uneducated of how currency and society works. Currency is a proverb of how society works. Currency and society that operates through this thing called talent works by circulating it amongst the other members of the society. Currency does not work by having one quote-unquote black man or woman having wealth telling another black man or woman to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It also doesn't work by a bunch of black men or women looking at someone that they call friend or partner pull themselves up by their bootstraps. No one's going to tell you, so I'm just going to tell you myself. You guys have a poverty mindset. We preach community and then we watch each other fall. Now, technically, God is telling me to end it right here.